37. Apparently, classmate you.
Merienda.
10:30. Okay, let's continue. So, in our measures of central tendency, we have our mean. There are two kinds of means that we have discussed. The simple mean and then our weighted mean. Then we have our median and then our mode. Okay? So here we have another measure. It's called the measures of positions, and sometimes they are called as quantiles. Okay? Quantiles. So what are these? Quantiles divide our rank data into equal parts. Instead of this one, i-chok yun. I-chok yun.
Wala kayo.
One, low test na yung start.
Lotek, joke.
If you remove this,
Ano ba ni-erase din?
wala.
Awan pa, i-erase ka.
Sir, in-erase din.
Makeup, sir.
Islam ko surat, Betty ah.
Set relation function binary.
Nawama din sa akin 10. Let's make it higher. Yan o pag-ilan na. Basta. Basta lang ito ma. Taliyo.
Kali.
At yung usap tayo din, whiteboard marker. Sinudar, daor tayo. Kamu sinula sa adarat tayo din. Ito yan. Awan taliyo. Ala, nagana kayo. Dote. Okay, never mind. Manginibay, payag no pa din. I just draw here. Okay. So, in here, when we are talking about quantiles, okay, it divides. It divides a rank data set into n equal parts. Take note that our data here should be ranked. So what are you going to do with the data? When you rank them, what will you do?
Lowest to highest. Lowest to highest.
You arrange them from lowest to highest. Okay, so if you can see numbers, isurat mo pala, kaya na di kababaan, sumaron na kababaan until you reach the highest. So that's how you are going to rank data. Okay? So quantiles here divides our rank data. No naurnos mo di data mo from lowest to highest, quantiles will divide it into equal parts. There are different kinds of quantiles. We have a quartile, a decile, and a percentile. So by their names, you can already know no anati kayat nga sawen dagitoy nga quantiles. So when we talk about quartiles, the quartile divides our rank data set into 4. Quartile, meaning na quarter. So in the grading system yo, in the high school kayo, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, until 4 lang because we are talking about quarters. Okay? So 4 no pa din dyan, quartile. Are we clear with that? Okay, example. So if we have here our data set arranged from lowest to highest, our quartiles are here. Adapted na quartiles tayo. Quartile 1, quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3. Okay? Kasi, happy nga talo lang. Based from this talo, they divide our data set into 4 equal parts. So, this is the first part, 25%. Another part na 25%, another 25%, and then another 25%. So, talo lang ti quartile tayo. Quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3. They divide our data set into 4 equal parts. So, di kita. Do we need quartile 4? Awan ti quartile 4. So, talo lang di kita. Okay? So, how are we going to interpret quartiles? This is how we are going to interpret it. The quartile, when we get the quartile, the first quartile, for example, detoy, the first quartile, ibagbaga na ket 25% is below that number. And 75% is above that number. Okay? Mano kaya amin? You are 50, for example. You are 50, tapos, no, inalam dyan quartile 1 na, kasi kung matinaalam ket, scores yung kung ket, the midterm exam, ket 0 to 50. Okay? That time, the lowest score is 20. So, we get the quartile 1, the first quartile, and then, the first quartile tayo, no, arrange yung digitay values. Our first quartile, nakakala ka ba value the first quartile, let's say, 34. If not, 34 is our first quartile. Kahit na sa akin data, 25% of all these scores nabababang yung 34, 34. And 75% is higher than the first quartile. Okay? Same is true with our second quartile. The second quartile, i-divide na our data set into 2 equal parts. 50% gibaba na, 50% gingato. Okay? That is our second quartile. And for our third quartile, di pa nag-interpret the third quartile, 75% is lower than the third quartile. That's dyan. So, na makita namin ng T-score mo, T-score ko ket 93. And parang i-jay ket third quartile. So, kahit nasa UN, 75% amin nga nag-take is lower than you when it comes to score. So, you know now your position. That's why we are calling it the measures of position. Ang momon, no, based from your peers, classmates, no quartile 3 kamatayan mo, the score mo, you know nga I am higher than 75% of my classmates. So ang moment nga dapat the upper 25% siguro. Are we clear with that? Okay? Now, the quartile is actually, it looks like the median. Okay? So this is our formula for the median, and in getting quartile, it's like getting a median. So how? Let's take a look at this example. How many numbers are in this data set?
11.
There are 11. Okay? Our n is equal to 11, the number of items or scores in the data set. And what is our median? Alakitan nyo man, based from our previous discussions, what is our median? Happy nga 61. Ano nga 6? The answer is 61. Yan, happy nga 6. Adamang mangul ko nga 6. Akinting nga, okay? The shortest ket akinting nga if n is an odd number. Yan nung are even. Anat pa may am no even?
Divided by
Okay, alam di dyan duwa nga kinting nga, tapos divided by 2. That's it. But in here, our median is 61 because that is the middle number. You can compute that using this one. Okay? And what is our n?
11.
11 plus 1, 12 divided by 2, 6. So we are going to look for the sixth number in the data set. What's the sixth number starting here? We have
61.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the sixth number is 61. Okay? So the median is actually our second quartile. Okay? They are the same. Kasi the quartile 2 divides the data set into two equal parts. 50%, 50%. Okay? Now, how are we going to get the first quartile? Again, it looks like a median. But this
34.
time, we are going to consider only numbers below. Okay? We have here 15, 26, 34, 44, 50. Manong nga numbers detoy?
5.
5. 5 is even or odd?
At
Add. So, no add data, what is the median?
34.
34. Okay? 34. And this 34, ayan. Oh, there are 5 items there. 5 met yung nga to. This 34 is 50%. This numbers, di ba ba? 50%, 50%. And our... Data. Okay. Our formula here, our Q1, our first quartile is 34. Take note, tinubra tayo is by inspection. Antay nga nag-compute, kinita tayo lang, di jeta kintingan. Okay? But somehow it is correct. That is our first quartile. Same is true with the numbers above. This is
77.
okay. Our third quartile is 77. Okay? By inspection lang din dyan. But if you really want to solve, supposed to be kat nakadado nga numbers dito. So, din kaya tagdiro ka, nagbibilang katkas dyan. Ayun na nga tapitingnan na dito, narigat nga kita. Maybe there are 1,000 numbers, more than 1,000. So, kasla na rigrigat nga biroken mo, ayun natingnan na to. Okay, hamo mental. So you need to compute now. So what is our formula for this? Okay? Pag nagperienda ko nakit na pandan sa amin ng kidate ito. Okay? 30 minutes nga wanda. Okay, this is our formula for the quartiles. To get the first quartile here, we are going to get the number of items, that is our n. We are going to add 1 and then divide it by 4. Okay, but take note, these are positions. They are not telling us the exact number. They are only telling us the position in the rank data set. Likewise, when we are going to get the third quartile, so our formula is n plus 1 over 4, but this time you are going to multiply it by 3. Kapag nga nag-multiply kasi 3, kasi you are looking for the third. Okay? The third. Dito 3, 3. Kapag dito Q1 sir, awan 1 na to. Okay, adawan na deta, hindi lang makikita. Okay, adawan ita. But we are not writing it, but there's one in there. Okay? Adad talata, kasla kanyayo kuma, da makikita nga adad hindi makikita. When? Adad ta, umababay kanyayo. Dayang arasas, nadyakam mo. Dayang mga budayang ko. Man, di dyan tugaw nga, awan nakatugaw dyan, dada nakatugaw dyan. Di makikita.
Pero po man, Jerwin, sir.
Basta na makikita. Hindi na bakante nga tugaw, dada. No awan bakante, dada nakatakder, kasama yun.
So, sir,
Pinagtalaw ko siya dito. Dadadali ko, kasi dumdumod kami. Yung madadata, arasahasan na kayo. Magdamdaman ka, tagbagpit kayo. Kaya damang manggod ko siya, kung panayin dagat. Kaya kasi damang manggod, nag-arasas ka niya. Gusto nyo pa di yan. Ang kay bot-bot ngayon,
Natakot lang.
ang kay bot-bot ngayon, kasi ang dadagite, anad tan digite kurarat ni. Di ba kurarat ni? Paniki?
yes, sir.
Ha? Kurarat ni. Ana? So, kurarat ni. Anak kurarat ni.
Bat, pero sir.
Na?
Bat.
Iso. Di ba kurarat ni? Iso. Kurarat ni.
Yung topic pa rin, sir.
Paniki, Filipino data, ang yung Tagalog pala. Okay? So, these are our formulas. Ayan man. So, data. Okay. In here. So, let's take a look. How did we get our values here? By inspection, gaputa basit dati numbers tayo, we can easily identify our quartiles. Ngayon, how are we going to compute for that? Let's take, for example, this one. What is our n?
61.
11. Let's substitute our value. 11 plus 1,
12.
over 4,
3.
3.
3. We are looking for the for the first quartile, right?
Yes, sir.
So, digit 3, that is the third term. Nga piroken tayo the data set. So,
Wow.
1, 2, 3. That is 34. Okay, so the third term is 34. The third term in the rank data set is 34, and our Q1 is the third term. It's equal to 34. Okay? Okay, next. Let's find the third quartile. So, computation. By third, what's our n again?
11.
So, by using now this formula, take note at ipang third quartile ka at 3 na to. Nung second quartile?
2.
2 tiya that sino kwa. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 kasi lang. Nalaka may memorize. Okay, the third quartile is equal to 12 divided by 4, 3 times 3,
9.
that is the ninth term. So, the third quartile is the ninth term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our answer is 77. Okay? That is our third quartile. So, urayang ka nga, urayang mo makikita dyan, number 10, you already know. Okay, ngayon kita umut lang nga dapat nakarank the data. Nohan nga nakarank the data, mga naurnos from lowest to highest, you cannot get your quartile. Apay? Kasi ang naurnos, baka dito may ka-9 na term mo kat 62. And 62 will not be the correct answer. Okay? Another, so we are done with our quartile. The quartile divides the data set into 4 equal parts. Ni Desa yung naroon. Deci. From our decimal. The decimal system consists of how many symbols?
10.
10. 10 nga symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Agsublikan 0. Ay, 9, 0. Agurad. Agulit tayo. 0 ti pag-startan tayo. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After 9, awan ba ti sa bali nga simbolan, di ba? So, ang subliso na ken ni 0, ngayon this time with 1. The partner na. So, 10, kunanan. 10, 11, 12, 13. Sa nga pulo lang di symbols, iso nga decimal. Okay? DJ Anayon, nag-computer kayo, di ba? Amoy 0101 ko na na. Ag kayo ito 0111 plus 111010 pas dyan. Nag-inubrayo na dyan. The computer, binary numbers. 1010 lang. So, at walang ti symbols na 0 and 1. Okay? So, this decile divides a rank data set into 10 equal parts. Okay? So, if our quartile divides it into 4, our decile looks like this. Okay? So, puro 10% mo kwan. Ano ikapo dito ang aledited duty simbahan. Okay? So, these are our deciles. So, in between two 10%. Dito nga 10% and 10%, we have our first. Ano pangawag tayo ng kwan? It's not quartile anymore. Ni quartile can quarter. Decile. Okay? So, that's our first decile for D1. Then we have all the way to D9. Do we have D10? No. 1. Kasi detan T maudin. D9. It divides the data set into 10. Kuna na. Ayan na, dagijay 10. Dito yung nga part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Equal parts. In between the first and the second, delta to D1. Sunat ng separate. Okay, question.
Texture. Samuel.
Okay. And somehow, our D5 is again equivalent to our median. Okay, ni median, ang padadakin ni D5, ang padadapay kin ni quartile. Ano nga quartile?
Quartile po.
Second quartile. Okay, ni second quartile, ni fifth decile, they are the same with our median. So, papada value na kita. Now, what's our formula for decile? Ito pag-ipicturan. Our decile, no anak number mo toy,
DK.
no anak number mo TK, isumat number mo ta. So, if you are going to look for the first decile, that is D sub 1, dapat TK mo take at 1. Clear?
Yes,
Okay, so K over 10 times the quantity n plus 1 and the number of scores or numbers that you can see there, and it will give us the position of that decile we are looking for. Okay? Ha? Pangalan JK?
The first
Sikat yung mga determined data. Anak at kayat kong alam, D1 o kayat kong alam ni D1, you put it 1. No, kahit mo nga alam ti D10, ay D9, sukatan ti 9, sukatan ti 9. Depende no anak kahit mo nga mingalan. But no, kahit ko nga alam ti, ti value ti D9, sikat ti mangipan JK. Okay? Depende no anak ti kayat mo. Nga alam, based from your objective. Now, sometimes, the rank data is not an integer. Ano timakon ko ng integer?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, blah, 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 to the last number that you know, including 0 and the negative of those numbers mentioned. Now, 1, 2, so bali na negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Those are what we call integers. Is 1/2 an integer?
Yes.
No.
0.5.
Okay, no.
Ay, negative.
0.5 is not an integer. Okay, the integers lang, the nga numbers nga na-mention. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basta kasi yan, the counting numbers. Then the negative of the counting numbers, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Han nga included to 1/2, han nga included to 0.5, han nga included to fractions or decimals. Okay?
Yes.
Are we clear? Now, when the rank of the decile value is not an integer, we interpolate. Kunan na to. So, how are we going to interpolate? First, determine the integer and the fractional portions of d sub k. Paki-picturean tayo lang. At example tayo ka dito. Second, find the scores in which d sub n lies in between. Third, find the difference of the scores found in step 2. Fourth, multiply the difference found in step 3 by the fractional portion of d sub n found in step 1. And then, add the product you found in step 4 to the lower score found in step 2. Okay, let's have an example. Not this one. Ito. Okay? We are going to look for
D5.
D sub 5. 1, 2, 3. What is our n, by the way? Our n is equal to 10. It's an even number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are going to look for D5. So D5, kung namtan, di ba, dito k tatay, so 5 tipan mo. 5 over 10. And that is equivalent to 1/2. 5 over 10 is equal to 1/2. Sinimplify tayo lang. 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. Okay? 11 times 1/2 is, it's just like the 1/2 of 11. 5.5. Correct. 5.5. So our D5 is 5.5. That's the 5.5th term. Okay? So, birukan tayo man, ayan natin 5.5th term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deputy 5. 61 is the 6. Where is 5.5?
Ating ka, sir.
Okay, to Budwana. Ano man ang Budwana?
Tingati,
Okay. DJ ibagbagan na tayo. Nuhan nga exact, nuhan nga integer dyan na ala tayo. 5.5 is not an integer kasi decimal is una. Okay? You cannot round off. So, 5.5, tubrain tayo ag-interpolate. Okay? When the rank of the decile value is not an integer, we interpolate. So, now, our D sub 5 can be found on 5.5th term. Okay, first step. Determine the integer and the fractional parts of D sub n. What is our D sub n?
D5.
5.5. What is our integer part? The integer part is this, 5. Okay, the fractional part is this, 0.5. Okay, deto'y tayo, integer, I cannot write much. This is our fractional. Okay, 0.5 add yung fractional. Karaman yung point. Fractional. Tandaanan nyo din dyan. Second step, find the scores in which D sub n lies in between. Ayan na data. 5.5 can be found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 50. May ka-6 is 61. So, our 5.5 lies between 50 and 61. Okay, tandaan na, 50 and 61. Third step, find the difference of the scores found in step 2. Ayan na, step 2 tayo. Get the difference of this. 61 minus 50. Okay, is equal to 11. Okay, tandaan na 11. Now, step number 4. Multiply the difference found in step 3. Ano yung difference na naalat tayo? 11. By the fractional portion of D sub n. Ano yung fractional portion tayo? 0.5. Okay, 0.5. Dito. 11 times 0.5 is equal to mas lawang difference na. 5.5. Yung sunday na tayo yung number. Okay, data the difference, the fractional part, and 5.5 tinaala tayo. Tandaan ng 5.5. Okay, step number 5. Add the product. Ano the product na naala tayo? Dito, the product na naala tayo. 5.5. Add the product you found in step 4 to the lower score found in step 2. Ano the lower score na nakita tayo tayo? Step 2. Okay, we go back to our step 2. Deta. Step 2, the scores na nakita tayo. Ayan na kanya dati lower.
50, sir.
50. Okay, 50. And then, add the product you found in step 4. Ano the product na naala tayo?
5.5.
5.5. To the lower score, ano the lower score?
50.
So, 50 plus 5.5,
55.5.
55.5. So, 55.5 is the value of our D sub 5. Questions? None. Okay, next PowerPoint. Sure, no problem. Ngayon, you better listen. Uray, send ko kanya dito na ang kagdagdag niya kanya maalag niya ay sa mga. Limit kanan.
Ito tayo pasa mo ko.
Ha?
Kasi yung TS mo.
Kasunod ano? Kasunod ano? Oy, Steven. Kasunod aeroplano. Basta bilit. Pating. Kasunod aeroplano.
Okay, next. Wala, nakalalis ko tayo. Okay, another one. The third quantile. So, ano, digit quantiles tayo. First, we have quartile, decile, and then the last one, we have our percentile. Ano din, timakon ko na nga percentile. Okay, it divides a rank data set into 100 equal parts. And our formula is this. Okay? Same, just like our decile, yan is take it over 100 instead of saying over 10. You take it over 100. Now, let's have an example. By the way, can we divide our example here? Tilang example tayo that there are 11 numbers and we are going to divide it into 100. Pwede ba? Okay, this is for, ano lang dito, for demonstration purposes. We don't need a lot of numbers, okay? For demonstration purposes, for us to know how to apply the formula. But sometimes, when you are talking about percent, percent kit, we are always into 100. And mas nalaklaka, di pa nag-ana tayo. Dagas assignment. Nalaklaka, di pa nag-ana tayo, panag-interpret when we are into percent. Okay, mas ma-imagine mo ngamin di dyan compared to decile. Okay, so let's find our 50th percentile. At the wrong na toy, can you spot what's the error?
Diyan sir.
Dijay?
10 sir.
Okay, digit 10. Digit 10 supposed to be 100. Kasi we are talking about percentile. So we are looking for the 50th percentile. So dapat i-formula get 50 over 100. Because our formula is this. So P sub K is equal to K. Depende man di K mo, no, anat alaem. So tipan mo. So if you are looking for the 25th percentile, di K mo dapat get 25. Okay? What is our 50th percentile?
1/2.
1/2. And what's our position? That is the sixth term. Okay? 12. Ano?
Nag-times 2 pa ako ng kingdom, sir.
Anong times 2?
Data 1 half times 12, sir.
50 over 100. Data. 50 over 100.
Tapos dito sa mga
50 over 100 is 1 half. 11 plus 1 is 12. So pag multiply yung dito yung 2. 12 times 1 half is just like 1 half of 12. 6. Okay? 1 half of 12. So that is 1 half of 12 is 6. Diba?
Yes, sir.
So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our sixth term. It's similar to our second quartile, similar to our fifth decile, and also similar to our median. So amin nga values nga kastoy agpapada. Median, second quartile, the fifth decile, and the 50th percentile agpapada amin ti value na. Makaroon martites dito eh.
Allah.
Okay? Next. Okay, how about if we are going to find the 30th percentile? Okay, our n is equal to 10, and there's something wrong again with our formula. Okay, dapat 100 ulit dito. So, over 100. Now, I want you to try this one. What is the 30th percentile? Alam kasi, patesak tuman ito yan. And,
Yes, sir.
makahanap to pa-open notes eh. Ilang irwal siguro ang formula to, but you cannot find the examples. Okay, what's the answer here?
Ilan, sir? Ilan?
34? Birugan tayo damdaman. 30th percentile. At the nagsumbat, 34. Let's find out if that is correct. Alay, plaster ka na lang. Mabaling ka, gislouch nga ang kaagian, anati, saka, nakakawin sa. That's not good. Okay, done?
Yes, lang, sir.
You can use your calculators. They are tools. We have to make use of them. Hanggang nga grade 1 nga bawal ti calculator. You can use them. Okay? Api nga gustar tayo ti calculator. Dito tandaan na niyo dito. Apay nga gustar tayo ti calculator. Ano talaga purpose na? Kasi hamuang mo, tag-add. Hamuang mo, divide. No, that's not the reason. The reason na ket tapno mapaalis to ti obra. Haan nga gaputa dim ammo tag-add. No dim ammo tag-add, you go back to grade 1. Calculator is not the answer. No apay nga calculator ka, you are now allowed to use a calculator ammong tag-add. Ngem nabayag ka lang nga ag-add. So nga to